In this video, we're going to discuss brioche decreases. We're going to be doing a right-leaning decrease and a left-leaning decrease. And in brioche decreasing, it's important to remember that you're decreasing a pair of stitches. Yarn overs in the stitch they're accompanied with are counted as one stitch. All right, so here's the swatch. It's not the full project, but I have done a little swatch, and we've got right leaning decrease on the right side and left leaning decreases on the left side. And they've been paired with increases that you learned in the last video. But now we're going to start our finishing section, which is just going to decrease. So let's go ahead and start at our edge here. We're going to start with knitting 4. I'm going to slip 1 yarn over, and now we are at our 3 stitches that we're taking down to 1. So if there's 5 loops of yarn there, but it's only 3 stitches, 1 stitch, 2, and 3. So it's 2 of your main color columns that are going to be decreased into 1. So first we slip this stitch knitwise, knit 1, pass the slip stitch over. Okay, now move this stitch back to your left needle and pass the slip stitch over. And so there you have your right leaning decrease. All right, so now we'll continue working in pattern. And if this is the main body of the scarf, here in the center spine, you'd be doing an increase this row. All the increases and decreases are done on the right side of the work with the main color. So here we've got our 2 columns that are going to be decreased. We want a left leaning decrease this time. We're still going to slip this stitch, slip to knit. Now these 2 stitches we're going to knit together. Now pass the slip stitch over, and that is our left leaning decrease. Right, so you're combining 3 stitches into 1. So from here you can we'll speed this up, and you work normal in pattern like you have been. All right, here we are back at front side row, right side row, main color, ready to do another round of decreases. So let's get through our edge stitches, knit 4. And it is time for a right sided decrease with these 3 stitches. Slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, pass the slip stitch over. Now we need to move that stitch back to our left needle and pass that stitch over. Move that back to the right, and you've done your right leaning decrease. All right, here we are, ready to do our left leaning decrease with these 3 stitches. Slip 1 knitwise, and then we're going to knit these 2 stitches together. And then pass the slip stitch over. Yes, as you can see, once again, we had 5 blue columns. Now we've taken them down to 3 main color columns up here at the top. On the back side, you can kind of see um, instead of them laying on top of each other like they do on the right side, they just kind of stop and turn blue. And when we get to this stage, you're almost done with your project, and we move into um, central double decrease stitch that we need to do. But that's in the next video. From here, you'll stay in pattern, do your rest rows again, and that is the 2 main decreases we do in this project. You'll do it all down the scarf until you get to this point. And we'll do a finishing up video next, but that is your right leaning and your left leaning decrease.